Din 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 din.
Going town, the young and lovely, the girl for me, the name of this working. When she passes, each one she passes goes. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes. The girl from me, the name goes walking. When she passes, it smiles, but she doesn't see. The girl for me, the name goes working. When she passes, each one she passes goes. Tall and tender, young and lovely. The girl for me, the name goes working. When she passes, it smiles, but she doesn't see. But she doesn't see.
Oh yes, all aboard. all aboard the Chewb, which is underground. Just like the Fool Out Shelter, we are live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. I am Fool. You are the gang. This is Smithy. Scottish Smithy is in the house with us. And I turned on your mic, but you don't have to talk unless you really want to. And we've got other guesticle in the house too, mystery guesticle. And so before the intro, we had Girl from Ipanema by Pizzicato 5, which was the first tune I ever played in web broadcasting. This is show number 200 of Fool and the Gang. What? 200 shows? How could there be that much music? How could there be that much fun? We're not even halfway done with the fun, so come on. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in right now. Thank you so much for joining us on the Chewb, TheChewb.com. If you are joining us on Facebook Live or on Periscope or on TuneIn, thank you so much, or on YouTube streaming live. So good. Come on over to the Chewb. Join in the chat room. We're at TheChewb.com. Thank you so much to my Patreon patrons who make this possible, especially the Spicers and the Aardvark. Yes, thank you for your super generous patronage, but we'll tell you all about my Patreon patrons later. If you'd like to join the Patreon platoon, you can do so at patreon.com/fool. PHOOLE. This is Last Train to Trans Central, live from the Lost Continent by the KLF. And we are the Justified Ancients of Fulu. Sending special love out to Urban Love Ulcer, who is poorly. I hope that you feel much, much better very, very soon. Everybody go get somebody. Let's pack everybody into the Chewb for the full school roll call. Let's do it.
This is Fool and the Gang.
What we gonna do with it now that we...
It's the Superman Lovers. The tune is We Got That Booty. This is the original version with Antonin on vocals. It's so good.
Because it's coming to you hard from the radio station. You love the best.
Upside down. Booty has no limits. When the ladies start to exhibit, you're biting off more than you can chew. Watch your back, more people coming through. Be careful what you're dreaming of. You might get more than you deserve. There are no limits. Your wish is my desire. Nothing can stop your fist. You know that I'm on fire. We got that booty. We got that booty. We got that booty. What we gonna do with it? We got that booty. We got that booty. We got that booty. What we gonna do with it? Booty has you spinning circles, round and round. Now you're getting dizzy. Sex is gonna drive you mad, make you horny, maybe even sleazy. Watch your back, you might get tricked.
You guys, this show almost didn't happen tonight. I was having this thing happen where my laptop wasn't charging, you know, and it was run down to nothing. And then I miraculously restarted, and it's fine. So hopefully it will continue to be awesome throughout the show. Yes! No way, Hot Donkey Bear. Thanks for coming by, dude. Everybody go get everybody. Retweet the love. Share the love. If you're on Twitter, I'm at Fool, PHOOLE, and I'm supposed to be tweeting out the tunes. If, however you're watching this, share it with everyone you know so that we get everyone to come to the Chewb, TheChewb.com, for show number 200 of Fool and the Gang. You are instructed by this next tune to get up, get down, get funky, and get loose. If you do it all at the same time, you will explode, which is recommended. This features Chris, which is Chris with 2 eyes. And it's the Sandro Boni remix. The artist is Lexa Hill, and it is a tune. Shout out to Rory Hoy for turning me onto this tune. Hoy! In the studio tonight, we have some guesticles who we'll introduce in just a little while. But first, tunes. If you follow the instructions of this song, you will open a wormhole, says Anaheim. And she's wise in the ways of science as well. The Fool School roll call is coming. Let us expand our numbers. Use Twitter, use Facebook, use Snapchat. Whatever you got, use it. Send out thechewb.com and bring them all.
Come on, get up, get down, get funky, get loose. Come on, get up, get down, get funky, get down, get funky, get down. Say what you gonna do for? What you gonna give for? Do you want a body? Do you want
Bunny is not in the studio, but we're playing the next song anyway. Coming in, dedicated to Bunny, is Yeah Yeah featuring Luciana on the vocals. It's the D. Ramirez vocal club mix. It's by Body Rocks. Everyone's remixing this tune lately, but I like the original. I'm old-fashioned, I guess. Old-fashioned to like 2003 or something. In the studio tonight, it's Scottish Smithy and Pixie and Kermit the Frog, but not Steve Whitmire. We better not talk about that. That's too controversial. Fool and the Gang. Scottish Smithy said, when this is done, I'm going to get this as an MP3 and put it on my phone and listen to it over and over and over. You can do that. I post the MP3 for you to download at hearthis.at/fool. PHOOLE. There's tons of them. If you like to fill up your hard drives with my shows, you can do it if you want. going to have our first Fool School roll call of the evening. It's show number 200, you guys. How have we survived for 200 whole shows? I don't even know. A lot has happened in the first 200 shows of Fool and the Gang. Like, we went from Behringer microphones to these awesome things. I think I even started out at less than a Behringer. I think I was at like a blue Snowball microphone when I first started. I don't remember. Anyhow, we are now in an electro voice world, and it's very nice indeed. And a lot of that is due to you. I'm pointing at my Patreon patrons right now. Thank you so much. And it's also due to the people who popularized the Patreon and other things that begin with plosives. I have a Patreon at patreon.com/fool, PHOOLE, and it lets me buy mixers and cables and lights and cameras and things. Twarmy, you are fierce. There's a lot of great people in the Twarmy tonight. I will recognize you by name in a while. What is the Twarmy? It's the Twitter army. It's the people who are letting everybody know about the show on Twitter. I am Fool, PHOOLE, and you can also follow the Chewb, THECHEWB.com. Tonight's show is, the entire playlist was selected by Scottish Smithy last night at about 10 o'clock, long after I was supposed to go to bed. So, so it's a really great playlist, and it's everything I wanted to play anyway. So nicely done, sir. Oh, you gotta say it again.
It's like the best of the best.
It's super good. I'm super excited about it. Let's do it. Live, and you can tell because I'm wrecking the place. This is a Wind Up, the club mix by Reset. Reset! It's on Mofo Hi-Fi Records, and it's one of Smithy's favorite tunes, and it's one of my favorite tunes. That worked out really well. I hope it's one of your favorite tunes.
Reset the thing again. Wind up your body now, move. Move up your body now, wind. Wind up your body now, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind. Wind up your body now, move. Move up your body now, wind. Wind up your body now, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind. Wind up your body now, move. Move up your body now, wind. Wind up your body now, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind. Wind up your body now, move. Move up your body now, wind. Wind up your body now, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it. Let me see you one step up there, up there. Let me see you one step up there, up there. Let me see you one step up there, up there. Up there, up there, up there, up there. Let me see you one step up there, up there. Let me see you one step up there, up there. Let me see you one step up there, up there. Up there, up there, yeah. Ragamuffin entertainer, can't take man feet crown. We top them up and box them up. Say yes, pound, flip up, mama. Bad boy Freddy, original G. Ram up the dance, cock up your party. Anytime you pass through, dance so empty. And up in the air for the DJ daddy. Can't go seal you, carry it till you. When you step in the place, play bad boy, heal you. Hot gal, hot gal, hot gal only. If I can hot me, I can ride a pony, cow. Reset the thing again. Dang, dang. Wah! 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 Make y'all
Let's do one more last-ditch effort to get everybody in for show 200. 200 shows. When I was getting this show ready, I said to my second shift supervisor, Michael Lawrence, who is a Brit, I said, what do we do for 200th show? I don't know what the significance of the number 200 is. He said, what happened 200 years ago that would be significant? So we looked at the year 1817, because it's 2017 when this is first airing. And the only really interesting thing that happened in 1817 in the whole world is that there was a typhoid outbreak in Glasgow, Scotland. So thank you for recreating that in a small way, Urban Love. Also, you didn't even know you were doing it, but you're a 1817 reenactor. Now go get your paper collar and your typhus. Get it? No, don't. So Scottish Smithy has selected all these tunes for you. But one of them has been often requested by Miss Anaheim. So here comes some A-Track and Armin van Helden at the same time. This tune is called It's You. This is the ridiculous mix in parentheses. It's duck sauce. I haven't listened to this in so long, and I had forgotten how ridiculous the video is. I don't have the video to show you, but I'll put other things on. Have a time.
It's you. It's you.
It's on Fool's Gold Records. Yeah!
It's you. 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 It's you.
Fool and the Gang live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Hot Donkey Bear in the chat room. First of all, just the fact that you are even there is so great. So much love to you and yours. I miss you. But that's a pretty great GIF loop of somebody just endlessly bouncing on a bed. It's good. Is it Mr. Bean? It is Mr. Bean. The always funny Rowan Atkinson. I promise a full school roll call is coming during the next tune, so get ready. Assume the position.
DJ Fool, coolest girl ever. Join the Fooliverse. Be a fooligan. Join DJ Fool on Facebook and Twitter. Spelled P-H-O-O-L-E.
And now we will hear from Italian Spider-Man. Italian Spider-Man. This is all of Smithy's favorite tunes for show number 200, and they are also my favorite tunes, and I hope you like them too. We've played them a lot over the last few years. This features Fire Flowers. It's by Napt, N-A-P-T, and it's Italian Spider-Man.
Italian Spider-Man. Shut your mouth, pussycat.
I feel ways about Spider-Man because if he were really a spider, he'd have 8 eyes and the webs would not come out of his hands. And I'm sure everybody thinks about that, or maybe not, but I just feel like I would like to see that Spider-Man and then maybe not have it be so much a celebration of teenage freedom. Fool and the Gang, deep thoughts about Spider-Man.
Leon Bruno Tosca, Capitan Maximum. Spider-Man. Italian Spider-Man. Italian Spider-Man.
Oh my God, I have to do the first full school roll call and I have to do it right now. I have to acknowledge the people who have logged into the, and I just put your microphone on. I just wanted to let you know ahead of time in case you wanted to talk, you can. But if you don't want to talk, you can't. So, I forgot what we were doing. Oh, full school roll call. So the following people have joined us in the chat. at THECHEWB.com, and they should be acknowledged. Oh, you know what? I just ran out of time. Stand by. It's in the next song.
It's cool to be full. Represent, represent.
Everybody wanted Baker Street by DJ Ross and Marvin. So, by unanimous vote of the Fooliverse, it's being played. Everyone's been asking me for this song for months, and I've been cruel and not playing it. But I'm playing it now. And, oh my God, Burner Mike's in the house. What's up, Burner Mike? Yes, let's do the full school roll call. It's Anaheim, hardcore fooligan and namer of the Fool Out Shelter. It's Burner Mike in the house. It's Cynthia Mating, hardcore fooligan. Darth Baka, all the way from Middlesbrough, UK. Thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Guesticles right here in the full studio. It's Pixie and it's Scottish Smithy live in the studio for show number 200. It's Hot Donkey Bear. Yes, so much love to you and the whole Mofo Hi-Fi Continuum. Also, Jester2 is in the house. Hardcore Fooligan and Patreon patron Jedi. Yes, King Al Obichuk. And I gotta do the scroll down.
But it's got no soul and it's taken you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it had everything.
We're gonna get through the dramatic part of the song and then we'll continue the full school roll call.
To the Fool and the Gang.
I love this tune, but I also fear it. Continuing our full school roll call, I want to backtrack to Jedi. Yes, so much love to you and yours. And King Al Obichuk, thank you so much for coming by for the for my birthday last week. That was so awesome. I want to share some of the stuff I got for my birthday last week a little bit later on in the show, so remind me, because I'll forget. I get distracted very easily. Ready Rafe is in the house. Yes, also one of my Patreon patrons. Thank you so much. Ruth is here. And the Urban Love Ulcer. Oh, I hope you feel so much better so soon, dude. Big love going out to you in Glasgow, Scotland, from all of us here in the Fool Out Shelter and everywhere in the Fooliverse.
When you wake up, it's a new morning. The sun is shining, it's a new morning. And you're going home.
Miss Anaheim says the Foo Fighters did the best cover of Baker Street. I didn't know that they did. And I'm usually nuts about covers, and I think Dave Grohl is hilarious. So I'm going to have to explore that. Everyone's agreeing that Smithy rules, and Burner Mike is going home to Burning Man. Congratulations. Shakespeare had his first folio. I should have my first folio. Why have we not made that joke yet? Or did we and I just forgot because I have a tiny brain? Darnation. I don't know what's happened to me, but I'm playing NRG, the Duck Sauce tune, but remixed by all these people. Skrillex, Kill the Noise, Milo, and Otis, and somebody else too. Hang on. No, that was it. It was just them. But Milo and Otis, aren't they a clever cat and dog that travel around the world together? I think they are. They don't even have thumbs, and they made this song. Amazing. I wouldn't play this except that Rory Hoy played it, and I do everything he does because he's cool. Remember Glitch? It was so fun. I still like it. I love some fidget. I also like genres that sound made up. We're going to switch genre gears pretty rapidly on tonight's show, so either fasten your seatbelt or put on your helmet or put on your fallen down pants because it's going to get real crazy. It's going to get real dumb and real crazy at the same time. So all these tunes were selected by Scottish Smithy, and he said dupe. And I know dupe is banned in certain circles, but I don't care because it's show number 200. So this is Jean Leger et son orchestre, the extended version of the tune Dupe. It's super long because I love it too much. This was one of the tunes that changed my life when I was in the club scene in Los Angeles, California in 1992 and 93. Or 94, 95, sorry. I was in DeKalb in 92, 93, and New York. Anyhow, tune. Not a tune. I know it was overplayed in the UK, and a lot of UK DJs are like, "You are doing what?" But I love it. It was a very important time in my life. So I grew up with really great influences in music because of my dad, whose birthday it was yesterday. I think my dad turned 80 yesterday, but I'm not 100% certain. I should probably find that out. Dad, how old are you? I don't even know. Some daughter. But my dad is a professional jazz bass player and has always been. And so I was raised on jazz and classical, and I discovered Dixieland kind of on my own, much to everyone's chagrin. And I had the Sydney Berlin ragtime records from the library. And some of the samples from this tune are from Sydney Berlin, not Jean Lejeune. And so having had that stuck in my brain, when I found myself in a club in Los Angeles, it was Velvet, or Velvet, as our German friend said, in 1994. And then having this tune come on, and I'd already been dancing for like 2 hours, so I was completely out of my mind. And then I heard this, and I'm like, I know where all the samples in this tune come from. And nobody cared, because everyone was just having a time dancing. But I was like, I want to do this when I grow up. And here we are. Fool and the Gang, show number 200. The next tune is a tune I just received before the show. I've never actually listened to it. I've listened to like 17 and a half seconds of it, which was enough to tell me that I had to put it on the show. But I really don't know what's going to happen. So Miss Anaheim sent it to me right before the show. And it's another sort of a throwbacky thing that's vaguely related to Dupe. Enjoy. Fool and the Gang. Shout out to the Periscopers and the Facebook Livers. Come over to the Chewb, THECHEWB.com. There's chat over here.
DJ Foo, coolest girl ever.
Keep that happening. I put something spontaneous in there. Take it at the top one more time. Now, forget all that shit. I'll put it all in the scat scene. 1, 2.
I'm a scat man.
This is called Scatman, parentheses, Game Over Jazz, Scatman John. I don't know who is on the remix duties. I'll have to explore and find out. So many beats per minute. 144. This is all the work of Scatman John. He done it himself. For those of you who are watching the visual spectacle, we were passing around some drinks earlier that were all made by Scottish Smithy. He made us some key lime pie drink and some lemon meringue drink. Was it lemon meringue or just lemon, or lemon and Everclear? So that's good for what ails ya. It's it's delicious. I also have to thank King Al Obachuk and Chris Henson, also known as Bedivere Wise, who's wise in the ways of science. They brought me some Holy Grail ale last week, and it's very delicious. I'm still drinking it because I'm a lightweight. chat room at thechewb.com. They're talking about Disney, among other things. And Miss Anaheim recounts how when she was growing up, she was not allowed to go to Disneyland because she's half a Jew like me. We're both just Jewish. And so because Disney had a rumored reputation of being anti-Semitic, there would be no Disney for her. I never really went to actual Disney until I grew up. And then I went to Club Villain, which also blew my mind. So I'm a fan. This next tune has a lot of swearing in it right away. So if you are a prude or you have small children near the speakers, distract them a while. Here comes Amanda Palmer with the Young Punks.
That man.
They don't play the song on the radio. They don't play the song on the radio. They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the radio. They don't know that we are the media. They don't know that we start the media. I don't want to see what I'm making you. I see some big seat and I'm shaking you. Walking down the street, I'm the lady. Showing off my map of Tasmania. Shaped like a triangle. Some girls want no shape and they shave it on. That's so wacky, hurts with this top. Walking around and look like an idiot. Soft and sweet and shaped like a triangle. Some girls want no shape and they shave it on. That's so wacky, hurts with this top. Walking around and look like an idiot. I say grow that shit like a jungle. Give him something strong to hold on to. Let it fly in the open wind. If you get too bushy, you can trim. They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the radio. They don't know that we are the media. They don't know that we start the media. I don't want to see what I'm making you. I see some big seat and I'm shaking you. Walking down the street, I'm the lady. Showing off my map of Tasmania. They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the radio. They don't know that we are the media. They don't know that we start the media. I don't want to see what I'm making you. I see some big seat and I'm shaking you. Walking down the street, I'm the lady. Showing off my map of Tasmania. Showing off my map of Tasmania.
The Young Punks are my music heroes. And Amanda Palmer, I know there's like a love-hate relationship with Amanda Palmer throughout the music and performing community. But she has a shared past with me. We are both independent walk-around street entertainers, and she had a lot of common experiences with me. There's more swearing coming, so stay tuned for Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer, with a moral tune for you.
Sense of a somewhat rummer stock than I gave her £9.99 for a proper summer frock to buy. Hair like toilet water, she was a builder's daughter. Not the sort I ought to consort with at all, but I taught her a thing or two about deportment, as well as an assortment of other skills. I said, come and have a kiss and grope with a dapper misanthrope. Don't kiss me like you kissed the Pope. I dove in with a hit and hope. She responded eagerly and we had a court, but she left me beleaguered, monetarily short. There are many little girls in this tawdry little world who think it owes them something. From twin sets and pearls to Paul Mitchell curls, to the nangest and the dopest city bumpkin. This little madam had macadam where she should have a heart. She wanted something special for my money to part. She wanted an enhancement to accommodate advancement in the arts of the adult. So she asked me to consult with a doctor of aesthetics for prosthetic results. To be honest, if she had them bigger, I would exult. I do want them bigger, she'd rant and rave. I won't argue was the answer I gave. Along with the cash for the procedure, I'd see them in their glory, I thought. But it came to naught. She left me for the dock, and now it's just me in a sock. But I shall give her a knock and make her take stock. I'll say, you may walk out with that rack, but I paid for those and now I want my tears back. Those things just might come in handy, and now you've left me alone and round here. You can keep your nicks and knacks, but I paid for those and now I want my tears back. I was so shattered when she left me for that cat again, but it wouldn't matter then if I could make her flat again. You're nothing but a booby boodler, a medical canoodler. I should shoot you in your tutti fruities with that trigon goosler. Oh, your dog was a grim thought anywho. You did a really rotten job on those two. I know I actually knew you shall leave you excluded from the bridge club. I shall see to that you half here.
Smithy, you picked a really good playlist. That was Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer, with a thoroughly modern breakup. And this is the Definites, which are surf acid rock creatures from a typhoon somewhere. Tsunami rock from Japan, possibly. It's called Do the Duck. It's on Rock Creature Records, and it is intense. So get ready to do double claps on a weird part of the measure. Thank you to Hot Donkey Bear. Says congratulations on show 200 full. Thank you so much. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you also to Ruth Julien, who posted a super cool picture of watching the show. So much fun. Thank you so much. Love you too. This one wasn't specifically requested by Smithy, but I like it so much I had to play it anyway. It's Phonat, It's Fire.
Our champion in the ring, but if I lose you, we don't mean a thing. I've made mistakes, but now I finally understand. I don't do it for the money, I don't do it for the fame, I do it all.
I love that song. This song goes out to Darth Baca, hardcore fooligan. I know it's just Paul Oakenfold, but we like it.
Once again, I find myself with my friends. Dance till the night away, it's like the party never ends. Then again, we don't want it to stop, cause tonight's the night. It goes sweatbox, laser beam, flashing lights, wild cards.
We were just talking about this song. Darth Baca also is a DJ and a presenter on a radio show on the intertubes. You should learn all about him. He's on a station called Logical 3 Radio. Logic 3? Logical 3. There's the word logic and the word 3 involved. I'm the worst ever because I don't know what I'm talking about. But Darth Baca, post your URL of your station and things in the chat. Proclaim it.
This DJ, oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night, dance all night to this DJ. Sugar, dance all night to this DJ. Dance all night to this DJ. I love a dance all night to this DJ.
This is one of those songs that I like to do the head shake and dance to, and I learned it from Claire Martin, to whom I send all love. She's in Ohio right now. Love to you and your mom.
But that's okay, cause I've been waiting all week to feel this way. And it feels so good, so good. I'm on top of the world, the coolest kid in the neighborhood. So let me be a star for one night, that's right. Sweatbox, laser beam, flashing lights. You got to feel the rush, feel the spice of life. Thug life, shifty rolls of dice. Snake eyes, surprise, eyes in, mesmerizing. The minds are sick ones, cause what we are is victims of fun. Come on, come on, the fun is just...
In the chat room, it has been asked, oh, Bedivere the Wise is here. He's wise in the ways of science. Jester2 asks, wait, is Smithy wearing a kilt? Yes. Yes, he is. Is it a utility kilt? Is it just it's a shadow tartan. That sounds like a book by Diana Gabaldon. The Shadow Tartan. I think that's your new superhero name. I'm not making fun of you. I actually think that's your superhero name. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men in Scotland? The Shadow Tartan knows. He has the power to occlude men's minds with woolen things. Fool in the gang? I don't know. No.
Seeing stars, I'm seeing stars. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night, dance all night to this DJ. Sugar, dance all night to this DJ. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. Sugar, dance all night to this DJ. Dance all night to this DJ. I love a dance all night to this DJ.
We're going to make another left turn in terms of genres in a second, so prepare yourself for a tune that has my dad playing on it. It's by Eric Alexander and Lynn Halliday, and my dad's playing bass on it. Eric and Lynn are the dueling tenor saxophones on it. It's called Speak Low, and I also dedicate it to Bunny because it's a line from Much Ado About Nothing, which she was just in. So here's a tune that my dad's on. For those of you enjoying the visual spectacle, that was Tony the cat. It's a big orange and white boy. He's a big boy. This is Eric Alex. I think, actually, no, this is Lynn Halliday on saxophone. Yeah, that's Lynn. That's Lynn's figure that he played all the time. He's not alive anymore, but his music is. My dad was the house bassist at the Chicago Jazz Showcase, the world-famous jazz showcase. Joe Siegel's world-famous jazz showcase. Every time you say it, it gets longer. And I'm so proud of my dad. And without his influence, I would not remotely be the person I am today. My dad taught me that good music is important and also that all British cultural things are superior to all American cultural things. So thanks, Dad. You made me into a kooky Anglophile who's inconsolably addicted to diverse forms of tunes. So if you want this album, you should get it. It's so good. It's an album called Stable Mates. And the two principal artists that it's listed under are Eric Alexander, spelled just like it sounds, and Lynn Halliday. Halliday is Halliday. And Lynn is just Lin. Already in the second hour, you guys. Shout out to Elizabeth Ann, who has joined us in the chats at thechechewb.com. Yes, Mama. This is my dad. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Daddy. Please welcome to the studio, Pixie. Hello. I have enabled your microphone to make you have sound. So I just learned that we are both Leos. It was just my birthday last Saturday. And on Tuesday, it was Pixie's birthday. But nobody has asked Pixie the birthday questions yet. So I'm going to ask you the questions live on the air. No pressure. Just tell the truth. So there's two birthday questions. The first one is, between your last birthday and this birthday, what was the highlight of your year?
I don't know.
Well, think about it.
There's too many.
Too many? You have to pick one. So during the next tune,
okay,
think about it and then bring it on back. And then we'll ask you the second question. Fool in the Gang birthday questions for your consideration. This is Jody Christian on piano. And the rhythm section also includes my dad on bass. And on drums, it's Wilbur Campbell, who used to announce himself on the phone by saying, "This is Wibbler Camel." And I always loved answering the phone as a child. King Al Obichuk's birthday is Monday. It's Leo's. We own it. We are the best. Everyone else is number 2 or lower. Thank you so much to Burner Mike for tuning in. Have a good burn, dude.
Up all thing with Fool on Fool and the gang.
Abrupt genre change. This is Mr. B, the Gentleman Selector, with Real Chums Don't Let Their Chums Clap on the 3-and-1, which I should have played before the last song in case everyone was snapping on the incorrect syllable and beat of the measure. Was quite the challenge to tweet. It's such a long title altogether.
chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1. Real chums, then let their chums, clap on the 3 and 1.
Mr. B, the gentleman rhymer, is not just a brilliant entertainer and the pioneer of the chap hop genre. He's also a super cool guy. So if you are on the opposite side of the Atlantic Ocean from me, you should take every opportunity you can to catch one of his live shows. He plays the banjolele and he drops science like Galileo dropped the orange.
Join the Twarmy. Follow and retweet Fool on Twitter. Spelled PHOOLE.
We continue with Smitty's faves for show number 200. This is Quiero Quiero Bonito. The tune is called Lip Slap, but Smitty calls it Thinking Cats.
Thumb and forefinger tap, laughed at. Yeah, you know it. A fingertip placed on the lips, which gave a little shh. Maybe we're talk about that, not now. You see, I'm jacking. All my friends are here, there's just no time for taboo. Can't believe I have to rap on tracks, so you get it. Wanna talk about so much stuff, then you just give me hush. We can sort that out for now. The place is packing. Spend big cash on a new dance floor, and everyone's come through. It's all lip slap. Thinking cat. Just lip slap. That is that. I can't hear you 'cause this beat is taking over. I'm not one to lip read and you don't come with subtitles. You sure talk the walk into your walkie-talkie, but you can't keep a secret and you never get a word in. Why don't you keep me in the loop? I like it posted. You stay here and watch an old brick wall get freshly painted. If you didn't catch the facts, I'll repeat them. But to be as smart as me, you have to know the slang. Yeah? It's all lip slap. Thinking caps. Just lip slap. That is that. I'll put straight through a tin can, tie them to a goldfish tank. Watch them pass by the whisper. Take turns seeing where it lands. It's all lip slap. Get down. Thinking.
I like what a ridiculously pure sound that portamento was. It just goes right through your whole skull.
That is that. It's all lip slap. Thinking cat. Just lip slap. Yeah. That is that.
forgot to DJ. This is Bassin. Bassin. But yeah, I have a terrible French accent. It's terrible. Je ne parle pas très bien français. And it's spelled $BA$$IN. And these are Smithy's selections. He totally picked this whole playlist. You're welcome.
Ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin. J'aimerais danser avec lui comme si j'étais sa cavalière. Apprends-moi, 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 apprends-moi. J'aimerais faire galoper son cœur quand il me voit de derrière. Montre-moi, montre-moi, montre-moi. Commence par lui faire les yeux doux. Commence par lui dire qu'il est chou. Et fais des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin. Fais des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin. Fais des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin. Fais des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin.
Cynthia Mating says, go away or I shall taunt you a second time. And Urban Love also says duck butter, and I don't know what that means, but don't tell me. I don't think I want to know. I would prefer to be ignorant. I choose it.
Des ronds avec ton bassin, des ronds avec ton bassin. Fais des ronds, 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 des ronds,
It's cool to be full. Represent, represent.
You're listening to Fool and the Gang.
Good.
Uh-oh. It's the Fool Music Heroes, the Young Punks. Smithy wanted it. You will have it. It's called Rock All. It's from their first album, which is called Your Music Is Killing Me. And it's on Mofo Hi-Fi Records, and I like it so much.
Southwest 7 to severe gale 9, storm 10 later. Rain at times, moderate or good. Biscay. Southwest 5 to 7, increasing gale 8, perhaps severe gale 9 later. Good. Tyne, Dogger, German Bight, Humber, Thames, Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. Dogger, Dogger, Tyne, Dogger, German Bight, Humber, Thames, Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. Now rising. England and Wales. Expected to rock all. Expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. Expected to rock all. Expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. In the north, expected to rock. In the south, expected to rock. East, expected to rock. West, expected to rock. Expected to rock all. Expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. Wintry showers in the north. Perhaps violence later. Thames, Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth, now rising. Expected to rock all, expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. Expected to rock all, expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. In the north, expected to rock. In the south, expected to rock. East, expected to rock. West, expected to rock. Expected to rock all, expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. Good.
This guitar solo is by living guitar god Guthrie Govan.
Good.
Here it comes. It's not there yet, but stand by to have your head annihilated by guitars.
Now rising. Rising. Now rising. 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 Rising.
When this album first came out, a review of the album said, "We're not certain whether shred metal has any place in electronic music." But I don't even know who wrote that review. They're probably sad and alone now, I'm guessing. That's what I guess.
Rising. Rising. Now rising. 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 Rising.
Jojo, so much love to you. Thanks for tuning in, mama.
Good. Expected to rock all, expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. Expected to rock all, expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight. In the north, expected to rock. In the south, expected to rock. East, expected to rock. West, expected to rock. Expected to rock all, expected to rock. Expected to rock all by midnight tonight.
Thank you so much to my Patreon platoon, including the Aardvark and Jojo and Tammy and the Spicers and Dennis Carl, also known as Reddy Rafe and Griffin and Dr. Logic. And I gotta do the scroll down. And Elke Feldman Hefke and Jen Borlick, also known as Wisconsin Geek Mom, and Jester 2, yes, and Whimsy and Artifice, and Jenny, also known as Bunny, and Miss Propeller Girl, and Jennifer Steigerwald, and all of the Patreon platoon that supports Fool and the Gang and all of the Fooliverse. Thank you so much. If you want to join the full Patreon platoon, you can do it. Just go to patreon.com/fool. BHOOLE. Do it. Phone at incoming. Put on your phone at helmet. Tune is called Ghetto Burnin'. Ghetto Burnin'. Ghetto Burnin'. Ooh, Mercedes. Too much. Too often. Ghetto Burnin'. Ghetto Burnin'. Get out of control. Get out of control. coolest part of the song is coming up now. So just put everything down and just put your ear right on the speaker.
Burn the children, watching you roll against them. Get a point of hesitate the violence. Y'all them so silence. Still professional, what you fancy. Why you push this back panta ante? Why you burning out of control? I got a ring with a burn. Get a burn the children. Watching you roll against them. Get a point of hesitate the violence. Y'all them so silence. Still professional, what you fancy. Why you push this back panta ante? Why you burning out of control? I got a burn, get a burn.
And now it is time for some songs by Henry Mancini. Just one, actually. This is Henry Mancini. It's the DJ Mybor remix of a tune that is originally called Baby Elephant Walk, but now it's called Baby Elephant Dance. You can get this on SoundCloud. Go to soundcloud.com/DJ Mybor, M-I-B-O-R. This is Smithy's selection. Wow, that sounds so refined. It sounds like a assortment of fine tobaccos or like teas. Smithy's selection. We should probably do a chap hop series of Smithy's selections and do horrible, horrible fake British accents. I think we could do that. Fool in the Gang. What do you think? We'll get Jenny Higgins to come over and wear mutton chop sideburns and do the do the hilarious impression she does of a blowhard. She's pretty hilarious. We have to make this happen pretty soon. I really like the gif that Better the Wise has put in the chats of Dumbo expanding his ear flaps. I have glanced at the chat at thechewb.com to find discussion of breakfast foods, which is not uncommon. And this week I learned how to poach an egg in a cup of water in the microwave oven, which is as close to cooking as I will probably get. Good luck, everyone. Not really. I mean, you don't really cook a pizza. You sort of hot up the oven and you hot up the pizza. It's not really cooking. I'm just hotting it. Hotting it. Fool in the gang. Dr. Logic isn't tuned in right now, but if he were, he'd be dancing. This is Jump in the Line by Harry Belafonte. This has been Smithy's selection all the night long. Scottish Smithy is live in the studio. He's one of our hardest core hooligans and my good pal. And he has selected all of the tunes, or most of the tunes in tonight's show. I shoehorned in one of my dad's tunes, but it's my stuff, so I get to. This is the We Like Turtles, the Señoras que Bailan Calypso edit. We Like Turtles.
Shake, 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 Senora, shake your body liner. Shake, 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 Senora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Senora, work your body liner. Work, 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 Senora, work it all the time. My girl's name is Sonora. I tell you, friends, I adore her. And when she dances, oh brother, she's a hurricane in all kinds of weather. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay. Dances calypso, Senora 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 dances calypso.
I still haven't made my band that I've always wanted to make, which is called Skapocalypso. Don't you think it will be great? It's going to be great. It's going to have so many trombones.
Down in slow motion, jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Somebody help me! Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Shake, 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 Senora. Shake your body line. Work, 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 Senora. Work it all the time. Dance, 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 Senora. Dance it all the time. Work, 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 Senora. Work it all the time.
It's like the temperature of the sun in the Fool studio right now, just so you know. In the Fool Out shelter, I mean. Oh, but we got a big fan. Thank you so much, Pixie. You're saving our lives. coming up on our last two tunes of the Eventide. Thank you to everybody for joining us for show number 200. We'll have to do our final full school roll call in a few. Here's some more tunes from Fool Music Heroes, the Young Punks. Fool and the Gang.
Shine like a million stars.
Million Stars, the Young Punks, Fool and the Gang. Show number 200. Here's to 200 more. We got to do another full school roll call, and there's no time, but I have to do it. I have to do it fearlessly. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in, however you're tuned in. If you joined Stavros Giannakakis, thank you so much for joining the gang. A brand new gangsta, thank you so much for checking out the show. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in all over the whole Fooliverse, however you're tuned in. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, welcome. Please share it. Share the love. Leave love reacts, because they get more organic views. There's some social media science for your face. Also, thank you to everybody who's checking it out on Periscope and saying nice things about it. You are wonderful. Thanks for everybody sharing it on the Twitter machine. Thanks to everybody who's listening to it live on TuneIn, on the TuneIn app, or through iTunes Radio. So cool. I'm going to save the show on chew.tv/fool, Phoole. You can rewatch it there. You can share that with everyone. You can also check it out on mixcloud.com/fool, Phoole. Please listen all the way through and share it and repost it and love it. Same thing on hearthis.at, where you can also download it and hoard it. You can keep it and fill your hard drive with me and my friends in the Fool Out Shelter. And also, I think that's all I had to say about that. So I wanted to thank the actual humans who are, and others possibly, who are in the chats. Thank you so much to Urban, love Ulcer in Scotland, feels so much better, dude. Ruth, Julian, thank you so much. King Al Obichuk, Your Majesty, and Jojo, and Jedi, and Jester 2, and Gesticles right here in the studio, and Elizabeth Ann. So grateful that you are here. And Darth Baca, and I just have to thank the rest of you during the next tune. So stand by for the last tune of the night. Fool and the Gang. How else are we going to end show 200? But with Polaroid by the Young Punks, featuring Darktown Jubilee on Mofo Hi-Fi Records. Fool Music Heroes, the Young Punks on Fool and the Gang.
Listen to a scientist say memories unreal, the tricks of your imagination.
So much love also to Darth Baca, Hardcore Fooligan, and Bedivere the Wise, and Miss Anaheim. Thanks for 200 shows, you guys. It's been a great ride, and I look forward to 200 more.
Picture's good, and now we'll fix it into place. Polaroid.
Jester 2 and Jedi, thank you so much.
The artists and the wonder boys, they dream to rule the day with so many songs we want to sing and so much left to say. But now all except this Polaroid's been lost along the way. But the picture's good, boy, the picture's good, and we can never lose that day.
I have their assurance that Smithy and Pixie, though they are inebriate, will be safe this evening.
Because it's all you'll have one day.
You guys, 200 shows of Fool and the Gang, and it's all because of what this song is all about. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows where to go. Nobody knows what to say. But at least we're all here doing this and having this fun time. And then saving it and rewatching it obsessively. Because everybody does that, right? Not just me? Yeah? Cool? Happy 200, everybody. So much love to you from all of us in the Fool Studio, from Pixie and Smithy and Angelo and Tony and T and I. We love you. Thank you so much. I miss you already. We'll see you next week for show 201. Let's do a bunch more of these, you guys. So much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss you already. Love you. Bye.